Wait for some people to get in here. Back away from the camera a little bit. Hey, if you're just getting in here, I'll be with you in a second. Just bringing up the chat on my computer. I always get concerned when I'm in here for, 30 seconds and there's no one in here. Even though I've seen it 100 times, it takes a minute for it to all of a sudden it goes from 0 to 100. But I always wonder, what would happen if nobody showed? Well, I guess if no one showed up, then I would just leave. But that hasn't happened yet, which is nice. All right, hold on. I'm almost in there. All right, there's a few people now starting to show up. All right, there we go. Now I got it brought up. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a good week after the holiday weekend. Georgia Constitution Media, how's it going? Robert, hello in San Diego. Robert, what's going on? I am good. How are you doing? Daniel, good to see you. Thank you for being here. CJ, what's up? Forever Rock and Roll, how's it going? Thank you very much. One of my favorite movies of all time. Charlie, hello in Baltimore. Martin, hello. Hello in Santa Barbara. Going to the movies. What's up, my friend? Thank you so much for the compliment there on the Bones Brigade video. Man, I've been working on that one for, I don't know, a little over a year, and I was so excited to get it done. And the thing is I knew that it was one that wasn't going to do super well. You just have videos that are not going to get high numbers. And I knew that was one of them because me doing just 80s and 90s movies, I'm already limiting my audience. And then doing just a skateboarding video, that limits it even more. So I knew it wasn't going to be a huge video, but I was so excited to get it done because it was just something that I was really excited about. And yeah, I'm really happy with the finished product. Yeah, of course, I wish it. I wish the numbers were a little higher. I'm gonna keep pumping it a little bit on Instagram. I hope I don't start irritating people. But yeah, I just it's one that I'm really, really happy about. Elizabeth, hello in San Diego. Vinny, what's up? Oh, the Zapped video. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. Such a silly movie. Hey, 80s kid, how are you? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I think has it been a couple weeks since I've been on? I don't even know anymore. I can't remember if I was on last week or not. Haley and Darla's Greatest Adventure, what's going on? How are you? Jake, what's up? Thank you for watching watching the Bones Brigade video. You know, I wanted to do them in order. Future Primitive is kind of tough because it's spread out everywhere. Like very little of it is actually in LA. Like it's Virginia Beach, New York, where else? Oh, I can't think right now. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Future Primitive in the near future. Oh, back to San Francisco. A few other places I can't remember. Robert, thank you for watching that Hard Bodies video. Hello in Wales. Curious, have you been watching Cobra Kai and what you think? Saw when they had Kamiko back on. Yeah, I watched all the way up until the last season. Yeah, so I mean, I'm all caught up on it is what I mean. I like it. I like it a lot. Some people were saying that the last season wasn't too good. I mean, I guess I saw like a little bit of a dip in the story, but I still thought it was great. It's one of every once in a while they do a reboot show that works well, and Cobra Kai is one of those. I like it, and I think the reason why is I think they know that it's cheesy, and they're like pushing the cheese, which you know that makes it even better. Sean, my pleasure. Thank you for appreciating what I do. Hey Kurt, would you ever consider doing daily vlogs since Adam is stopping at the end of the year? Probably not. Man, I've talked to Adam about that before. It's like what a I don't know, what a corner you paint yourself into. It's like no matter what, every day you've got to put a video together. It just, oh, how exhausting. I won't say that I'll never do it. I've considered it. I've considered trying to do short time daily vlogs. Like, you know, okay, let's see if for the next 2 months I could do a daily vlog. I would consider doing something like that. Maybe setting a little time period, little time frame. R2Tron, oh, my pleasure. Thank you very much. I'm glad so many people enjoyed the Bones Brigade video. Hello in Indiana. How you doing? Hey, Mikey. Good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you enjoyed the Madness video. That was a fun concert. Yeah, you know, you asked if I have any plans for the Purple Rain 40th. I have something I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I know summer's just going to fly by. So, you know, I'll do something, but yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be what I had planned. So we'll see. Oh, George, thank you so much for the super chat. George says, love your channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for that. Going to the movies. All right, I will. I'll keep that in mind. I've said this before. There are some movies and TV shows beyond the 90s that I would like to cover. Not a lot, but there's a few. And so maybe eventually, my plan is eventually, somewhere down the road, when this channel is much more established, I wouldn't mind starting a second channel where I could do that stuff. This channel, I'm always going to keep 80s and 90s. Dude, I'm 50 years old, and man, your videos of the movie locations bring me to searching for the old movies so I can watch them with my kids. That's so awesome. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for watching and enjoying. I'm glad that you know, I'm like reminding you of these movies and making you go back and watch them again. I do know the movie Foxes. Gloria, hello in DC. How you doing? Ron, thank you so much. Yeah, My Blue Heaven, great movie. I'm sure I'll venture into that one day. If you're bored on a Saturday, which movie are you watching? The Burbs, Harry and the Hendersons, or Big Trouble in Little China? It's been a long time since I've been bored on a Saturday. I'm always out there filming now. It's like either filming or editing. But I still try and watch a movie, you know, once a week or so with my family. And funny enough, we were just watching Big Trouble in Little China last night. Out of those three, well, it would just depend on my mood, but I'm going to go with The Burbs. Love The Burbs. 80s Kid, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Kurt, I was wondering if you're going to maybe do a Point Break location, unless you have done it already. Keep up the awesome work. I am definitely going to do a Point Break filming location. I have not done it yet. It's one I've been planning to do for a while. I'm just waiting. There's something, if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right. So I'm waiting for something, for the time to be right. But yeah, definitely going to do it. Want to know why 80s kids are so well-rounded? They served us TV from the entire century. Little Rascals, Tom and Jerry, I Love Lucy. That's true. That is very true. What type of pickups do I have in the Stratocaster? Well, these are the stock pickups. And then this is, oh my gosh, what is this called? I always forget. It's a mini... it's like right on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of the name of that pickup right now. It's a humbucker. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe it'll come to me while we're in here. Hey, Bjorn, what is up, my friend? How are you? Hey, buddy, good to see you in here again. Hope you're doing well. How has full-time Uber been so far? I can imagine the constant editing is tough, combined with all the filming. It's tough, but you know, it's also very rewarding most of the time. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm tired. Hey, Kurt, just want to thank you for what you do. The only site I look forward to week after week. That is extremely nice of you. Thank you very much. Really, that means so much to me. If you do a Purple Rain 40th tribute, I'll add to my Prince memorial page. Awesome. Well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and tell you. I mean, I have a couple of things planned, but yeah, one of them, you know, I've already done a Purple Rain video, but I only did the LA locations. And for the 40th, I would like to do a full every single location from Purple Rain. I just don't know if I'm going to make it out to Minneapolis. It's a long drive. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I've got some other stuff planned. You know, I can't, there's no way that I can, being the Prince fan that I am, there's no way that I could just let it pass by and not do something. Broken Scene vids. Yeah, Madness was great. It's one of those shows that I after it was over, I kind of like feel like I should have enjoyed it more. Like looking back at it, I was like, man, they sounded so good. Like I want to go see them again. Which one is my favorite, Rodney Mullen or Tony Hawk? Between the two, I mean, they're very, very different skaters. Very different skaters. I mean, I was always, as a kid, I was always a big Tony Hawk fan and not a Rodney Mullen fan because as a kid, I didn't appreciate freestyle. But now, as an adult, I'm very well aware that skateboarding would not be what it is today without Rodney Mullen. I mean, that's just a fact. It would not have progressed. All of those flip tricks, you know, that's all Rodney Mullen. So, I mean, got to give credit where credit's due. Rodney Mullen is like from another planet. He's amazing. Okay, Broken Scene vids. You're asking, do I say Jimmy's or Jimmy Z, referring to the company on my hat? So this is a good question. I feel like either way, I'm going to sound like an idiot here. So I have always said Jimmy Z. And pretty much everyone I know has always said Jimmy Z. I believe I remember everyone growing up in the 80s said Jimmy Z. But I realized that I think we've all been saying it wrong. I mean, if you look at it, it's Jimmy's. I honestly don't know what the correct pronunciation is. I mean, I've been wearing, this brand since the 80s. And I feel like I've probably been saying it wrong my whole life. Hey, Sean, hello in upstate New York. Hi, Kurt. I love your channel. Mo from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Keep the 80s alive. Thank you so much, Mo. Thanks for the support. There will never be another 80s. That is absolutely true. No matter how hard you try and, I thought maybe by doing this channel, I could somewhat bring back the 80s and, I can't. Okay, let's see. People are chiming in on the Jimmy Z debate. We said it with the Z in my neighborhood in Florida. Funny how things are different when you get it mostly from magazines. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so there's one for Jimmy Z. Skate Master Tate. Missed that guy. I met him. Have I told the story of meeting Skate Master Tate? I can't remember if I have. If I haven't, maybe I'll just do a video on it one time. Met him and he was the nicest, most down-to-earth guy I've ever met in my life. David, Val Surf still exists. Absolutely. Punk rock location video. That'd be cool. Chips and A-Team, both on the schedule. Jesse, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, there's another vote for Jimmy Z. Yeah, so I've talked about this a bunch. Like, I swear, I feel like it's every single live stream someone asked me to do Tom Petty free fallen filming locations. And I've said the reason why I haven't done it, I've shown a couple of them in my Valley video, but I haven't done a full one because most everything was torn down. But I'm going to have to just do one because people want to see it. Alexis, hello in California. Nicest famous person I have met. I don't know. It might be Skate Master Tate, who I just mentioned. A lot of people aren't, if you're not, not familiar with skateboarding, you weren't in the scene, you probably don't know who that is. But yeah, man, was he nice? Oh, I'm trying to think. Maya Rudolph is extremely, extremely nice. I haven't really had too many bad run-ins with celebrities. I had a few that were a little snippy, Robert Russler from Thrashin' and Nightmare on Elm Street. Such a nice guy. He's one of those guys that I felt bad going up and asking him questions, but then I kept trying to walk away and he wouldn't let me go. He kept, coming at me with stories. Yeah, super nice guy. Hi, Kurt. Love your channel. My favorite on YouTube. Thank you so much, Spanky. The Revenge of the Nerds, Can't Buy Me Love, and Summer School and Break-In Locations were my favorites. Those are some of my favorites too. You seriously just named some of my favorite videos that I've done. Thank you so much for that. I've done Graybeard. I've done a few music videos. I'd like to do more. I've said it before that they're just hard because a lot of music videos are very fast paced. So you only see the locations for a couple of seconds and it's tough. But I've done a couple. I've got a few more that I want to do. So yeah, definitely more music videos coming. I actually might do. I'm thinking about. There's a music video I might film this weekend. Kind of a last minute thing that I decided to do. When you did the ZZ Top Valley video off the cuff, very nice, sir. Skate TV, man, I missed that show. Broken Scene Vids, did you chime back in on the Jimmy Z versus Jimmy's debate? I didn't see if you asked the question, but then I didn't see if you gave your opinion. Blast from the Past. It's a little late, but I mean, I've done stuff from around that time period. Good movie. I've thought about doing it because a lot of it's in the Valley, so it's possible. Okay, here's another one called It Jimmy Z in the San Gabriel Valley. Thanks for taking us with you on the concerts. I love seeing the different groups I didn't get to see in the 80s. I wanted to, but never got to. Thank you. My pleasure, Karen. I'm glad that some people enjoy those videos. Hi, Kurt. How you doing? Sorry, the chat kind of started glitching there. Taylor, sorry, Tyler, how's it going? Love the Bones Brigade video locations. It was awesome. Thank you very much. I said Jimmy Z. Recently heard Hosoi pronounce it as Jimmy's. Ooh. See, now if Hosoi, I mean, yeah, see, that makes me feel like it is supposed to be pronounced Jimmy's. And then, you know, like I said, if you really look at the spelling, it should be Jimmy's. But I feel like we all have been saying Jimmy Z. I've seen Stevie B in concert many times. Like anytime you go to any of those old school like freestyle concerts, like 75% of the time he's headlining. Hello in the UK. If I could go back to the 80s, which year would I go to? I think I would go to 1988, but I don't really know why. For some odd reason, I just have a strong connection to the year 1988. I feel like there was a lot of good music, a lot of good movies, a lot of good TV shows. And I don't know, there must be something that happened to me in 1988 that I'm, not realizing, but I always seem to gravitate to that. The music in 1988 was incredible. There you go. All right, with that, I am going to get out of here. I'm going to go eat lunch and get back to editing. I'm trying to finish up Friday's video. It's a filming location video that was actually supposed to be out last Monday because last Monday was the anniversary of this movie, but I couldn't get it done. And I said, you know what? For once, I'm going to take a little bit of the stress off myself and just say, it'll get done when it gets done. So, all right. Thank you all so much. Nice little turnout here on this Wednesday afternoon. It was good to see all of you. And keep an eye out for this Friday's video. And I will see you all next week. We'll be back here. I don't know if I'll be here in the day or the evening, but I'll be back here. And yeah, I look forward to speaking with you all again soon. Everybody have a great rest of your week and have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye.